Let's get information because we are on the cusp of the second half of the NBA season. The stakes are so high, especially for the Lakers and the Warriors, based on the timelines of their superstars. These squads face off tomorrow night in the Bay, and what I love is that these legends, they're still giving us iconic moments of greatness this season. LeBron James in year 21, Steph Curry, year 15. So let's take a look back at their best moments so far this season. Here we go. Now let's start with October 29th. Look, Steph Curry versus my Rockets. He got Dylan Brooks in the blender, Austin.
Dylan? Shorty rinsing Dylan Brooks.
Hey, watch this right here. My favorite part of Steph's shots are the reactions. That move had everyone speechless, including himself. How about December 2nd, though? Let's go to the Rockets again. Why are the producers doing this to me? Darren, Hillary, Conda. Look at LeBron against the Rockets. The 360 layup.
Spin cycle.
Had his teammates stupefied. That was beautiful. Showing why he's one of the best players at age 39. Now let's go over. He's going crazy. He's going loco. Let's go to the December 12th. Steph Curry with the dagger versus Celtics. Why is it your favorite?
Quick shot. I mean, just a beautiful arc on the jump shot. Pure, didn't even hit the rim, and then he puts him to sleep.
Look, I love that celebration, the night-night.
Yeah, no, it's iconic now.
It is West Coast, though. You know, it's very late for all of us. But, yeah, that shot put his opponents to sleep. December 9th, though, LeBron and the Lakers, though, their run in the in-season tournament all the way through Vegas. I mean, LeBron just straight up dominated the Pacers as they won the inaugural in-season tournament. What did he drop? 24 and 11, and was the MVP?
It's a light day at work.
Very true. And let's go to February 3rd, not too long ago. Steph Curry went crazy in Atlanta, Austin.
This was a show. My man put up a 60-piece McNugget. He did take the L, though, which was crazy.
I know.
This was an iconic performance.
How is he going to have 60, make 10 threes, and they're going to lose? Ugh, it's a different day for Golden State. Great performance, but it did come in a loss.
Like the dance.
Now let's go. Let's go to January 7th. LeBron caps it off versus the Clippers. I mean, we've all seen this dunk. Sorry, Paul George.
Oh, Paul. Come on now, you either got to take the charge and get out of the way.
That was a business decision.
That was, I mean, look, he got stuck right there.
Oh, my gosh, age 39, like fine wine. Now, Thursday could be the 50th all-time meeting between Steph Curry and LeBron James, and those battles have just straight up been legendary. Their last meeting was a double overtime classic, and this right here is what their career head-to-head meetings look like. Now, Steph, he has the edge in wins, but LeBron has the edge individually. So if the season really ended right now, this is wild. The 9th-seeded Lakers and the 10th-seeded Warriors would face off in a single elimination play-in tournament game. I mean, get your popcorn ready.
Yeah.
We need all the snacks. So, Perk, tell me, who do you trust more heading into the second half of the season? The Lakers or the Warriors?
The team that I trusted more last season when they beat the other team in the postseason, and that's the Los Angeles Lakers. Because now you're asking me, which duo am I taking? LeBron James and Anthony Davis, or the new duo of Jonathan Kuminga and Steph Curry? I'm going with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, especially how reliable and available Anthony Davis has been on both ends of the floor. And when I look at the Lakers right now, they're trending in the right direction. And I must give Austin his props because he said this a couple of weeks ago about the Lakers still could be a dangerous out in the Western Conference for any team. And what I see is, I see the chemistry is starting to form. I see D'Angelo Russell. He looks happy. He's playing some of his best basketball. We saw Rui Hachimura do his thing right before the All-Star break. Like, they're getting back to who they were last year defensively. And also, they're moving the ball, and the trust factor is there. And when this Laker team get fully healthy, like adding Jared Vanderbilt, we still haven't seen Gabe Vincent. I'm trusting LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the Los Angeles more than I'm trusting the Warriors right now.
So I guess Perk is giving you credit for calling it early.
I appreciate you, Perk.
Now we know that the Lakers have been different ever since LeBron did the emojis and called them out. Austin, why did you see this early on?
I just saw what we saw last year. We had a glimpse of this last year. When this team gets everything right, when they start clicking, when they start hooping, this is a team that can compete at any level. You have LeBron James, a healthy Anthony Davis. D'Lo's playing his best basketball. Trade deadline D'Lo is one of the best guards right now, right? No, but for real, this guy right here is a person you can't ever count out. And at the end of the day, when you put this team against any team in a must-win situation, it's hard to count them out just due to their success in the past. We saw them win a championship together. And now you add Dinwiddie, another guard to the mix. He's D-Lo insurance. And because Gabe Vincent hasn't been healthy this year, it's another guard that can not only finish games but can hit big shots. We saw him do that in that run with Dallas a couple years back with Doncic when they played Phoenix. So, listen, they got the guards, they got the pieces there. You know, everybody talked about how successful of a summer they had. They've kind of under-succeeded this season so far. But we'll see, man. The second half of the season is a whole different type of season. That's when the Jets are turned on. I expect LeBron James and Anthony Davis to have a dominant second half of the year.
Well, Chiney, you mentioned that LeBron has lost to Steph more than he's beaten him, but recently this series has gone towards the Lakers. They beat the Warriors in the playoffs last year. They beat them in the play-in back in 2021 in the first ever play-in game. And they just had that big double overtime win up in San Francisco right at the end of January where Steph had 46 and a loss and ripped his jersey, if you remember. But having said that, I kind of am interested in the Warriors' second half here. And the reason is because they've got an easier schedule than the Lakers. That's number one. And number two, I just think they're more upwardly mobile with their team. That first part of the season, Draymond was out so much, and they were struggling with finding a lineup. Steve Kerr has put Klay Thompson on the bench. He's gone with Brandon Pajemski and Jonathan Kuminga in the starting lineup. They are getting results. They are playing defense. There are 3 meetings left between these two teams, and they are tied in the loss column. And so this is going to be a very big game. All these meetings are, and I kind of like the Warriors to eke out ahead of the Lakers, over the long run of the rest of the season.
Yeah, and we want to see the stars on the floor for these matchups. So let's focus in on LeBron James here, because after the All-Star game Sunday night, LeBron said that the treatment he will undergo on his left ankle this week could, quote, possibly keep him out of the lineup for Lakers-Warriors on Thursday. So, Brian, what's the latest you're hearing on his status for tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, there's a definite possibility he's not going to play in this game. He stopped short of saying what the treatment was. I have talked to some folks, involved in the situation. They don't think that this is a serious issue. They don't think this is going to hold him out for a long period of time. They don't think that this ankle will be an issue long term. But they want to treat it now so that he's in best position to help them through the back end of the season. Like I said, there is 3 meetings with the Warriors left, and if it means that he misses this one with the opportunity to play in more games, including those other 2 ones down the stretch, they're going to go that route. So we'll see how he feels tomorrow, but I think there's a real possibility he's going to miss this game.
Let's go back to the beginning of the season, because before the season, Coach Darvin Ham and GM Rob Pelinka, they both commented on keeping LeBron's workload really down this season. However, he's still playing 35 minutes per game. So, Perk, how should the Lakers prioritize LeBron's health in the remaining 26 games?
I mean, I think it should be a day-by-day thing when it comes to LeBron. LeBron knows his body, right? We've read the stories about how much he's invested into his body, and that's why he's still playing at the elite level. But, I mean, I wouldn't push it for the simple fact that you actually could trust Anthony Davis right now. Anthony Davis is shutting a lot of the critics up with his production and his availability. And I'm telling you, that game against the Utah Jazz in Utah before the All-Star break, I know people say, oh, it was just the Jazz. That's a tough environment to play. On the back-to-back, Anthony Davis went in there and led the Lakers on both ends of the floor. Right now, Anthony Davis is playing like a top 5 player in the league. He looks healthy. He looks athletic. He's embraced the role of the center position. So if LeBron is dealing with nicks and aches every now and then I would be the first to tell the Lakers, sit him out, because as I'm looking, I have the trust in Anthony Davis, and I think the Lakers do as well for him to carry the torch. Hell, he did it last season, the second part of the season when Bron was out. He could do it again.
Look, I'm right there with you on AD, because if you're looking at the matchup between the Lakers and the Warriors, if you take away LeBron and Steph, AD is the next best player on the floor. He's giving you, 26 and 12 so far this season, and he's also the best defensive player on the floor. Yep. But both of these teams, they have a lot at stake, the Lakers and the Warriors, based off of maybe their lack of performing up to expectations.